A man must suffer if he is to run, make himself, for he is both the marble and the sculptor. Never forget why you started. If you can beat fear, just do it scared. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. When you find yourself in a difficult situation and everything is going against you, never give up, because this is the place and time when everything will change. If you have to keep asking yourself if something is worth it, then maybe it's not. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Sometimes people are beautiful, not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense. When you drink, you're borrowing happiness from tomorrow. Some infinities are bigger than other infinities. You can't control what thoughts enter your mind, but you can control what thoughts you entertain. Don't give energy to thoughts that don't make you feel good. Everything you can imagine is real. When a defining moment comes along, you can do one of two things: define the moment or let the moment define you. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. What if I told you that 10 years from now, your life would be exactly the same? I doubt you'd be happy. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is your than you. Education and knowing things means nothing if you're not willing to put in effort and use what you know. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Reality continues to ruin my life. Things change and friends leave. Life doesn't stop for anybody. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. It could always be worse. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everybody would be doing it. The hard is what makes it great. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. You'll die once in your life. Make sure it's worth it. Leave when a promise turns into a sorry. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. Believe half of what you see, and don't believe anything you hear. Who are you to judge the life I live? I know I'm not perfect, and I don't live to be, but before you start pointing fingers, make sure your hands are clean. One day you'll thank yourself for never giving up. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. You've got to dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening. And live like it's heaven on earth. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. There are only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. You can't really control someone's loyalty towards you. You can do so much for someone and still not be treated well. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Don't take criticism from anyone you would not take advice from. Kindness will not win you respect except your own, but that's the one that counts. If you blame it on someone else, don't expect it to get better. A failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything they have. Never trust a woman who tells you what you want to hear. Trust the woman who tells you what you need to hear. Don't make decisions when you're angry. Don't make promises when you're happy. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The moment when you feel like giving up is the moment you need to push harder. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. Stop complaining about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't put in. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Be alone. Sometimes it is important for your mind and well-being. Never give up on a dream. Just because of the time it will take to accomplish it, the time will pass anyway. Strive to be the man you want your daughter to marry.